Justice for Mohbad is kickstarting in a different dimension. This time around, it is no longer going to be business as usual. We have come to realize that there are certain people who infiltrated Justice for Mohbad. Some of them came in because Justice for Mohbad was trending. Some came in with sinister and wicked motives. Some of them pretended as if they were for Justice for Mohbad. And for people to believe in them, they went as far as cursing, throwing out insults, and all of this is for you to believe in them. To believe in their efforts, to believe in all their utterances, everything. They did all of that. But as time went on, we got to realize that these people are not for justice. They are there for sinister purposes. Now that 3 people have been petitioned, and in fact, those that were against this move, they have now been told by the police, you cannot do any other thing than to join forces with the first person that petitioned Mohbad's younger brother, Damola, and now Wunmi, Karimo's sister. Recall that back then, people were wondering, why is it that this same Karimo was sort of like unsettled when the case of conversation or no conversation in chat, I have video footages of how my brother passed away and all of that. Why is it that she was so uncomfortable about it? Why did she keep pressing and pushing? People were worried about it. And some people can still not put their fingers on why she did what she did. Let us leave that first. Well, the move to get justice for Mohbad has kickstarted in a different dimension, like I said. It is not about Mohbad's father saying, it's a difficult thing for me to petition Wunmi. It's a difficult thing for me to petition my son. I don't wish. And people are like, wait, if we are not going to deal with those that are in that house, what is the justice that you're talking about? How do we get justice? How? How do we get this justice if you are telling us to chill out and relax, but when donation comes, you want us to drop money? Well, ladies and gentlemen, you are in for a shocker, because right now there is a new update that I will want you to be part of. I don't think that this month of January, Wunmi and Adura, Damola, and whoever among them is involved, I don't think they will be walking the streets of Lagos, Nigeria, freely anymore. Please like and share, tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, returning subscribers, and those that have been here, thank you. And to those that tapped on the thanks button to support this platform, support this channel, may God bless you, may God replenish your pockets. If you like what we do here, kindly tap on the same button. Let's get right into it.
God's protection.
Mr. Yomi Sherry, ẹ̀yin ni màá kọ́kọ́ kí congratulation, ẹ ti understand, congratulation. Torí pé kí ni wọ́n fẹ́ sọ yín di Mohbad, ṣé ẹ pé Mohbad ló pariwo títí tèrò gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu ẹ̀ tó fi kú, ṣé ẹ mọ̀ ní nǹkan tó ń fẹ́ sọ yín dà ní. Ṣé ẹ dẹ̀ rí ọmọ langidi tó ń wá sí online tó wá ń bú gbogbo àgbáyé, ẹ fìyẹn lẹ̀ sápá tiẹ̀. Èmi ti sọ fún pé ìṣẹ́dà kó lọ máa polówó pọ̀ mọ́ ẹ̀ àbí kẹ̀ kó wá síbẹ̀ kó wá wọṣọ àbùkù, ìkan máa ṣe kan nu méjèèjì.
God's protection.
àti mọ
God's protection.
expander ẹ̀ka lẹ́sà.
Ẹ̀kalẹ̀ ẹjọ́ ẹ̀dẹ́ka gbàgbé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, ẹ̀dẹ́ka gbàgbé ṣáta yẹn.
Ìkan tí màá sọ fún yín ni pé congratulation ó ti yẹ wọ́n ń pòun mágógó mi lẹ́nu mi ní dá wọn lóhùn. Èmi kan tó mo ti wà nú justice from day one, ẹ ti understand. Àjọjàjà yẹn ni ẹnìkankan ò lè wá bá ayé.
But he is the president. If he says you should forget about that topic, forget about it unless I will drop it.
Ẹ yẹ kí n sọ kankan fún yín jàre. Ṣé rí ìkan tí màá sọ fún yín ni pé ẹnìkankan kò lè pa ohùn mọ́ agogo yín lẹ́nu, ẹ ti understand. Ẹ ṣáà máa ṣe tiyín lọ, nǹkan tẹ́yin bá ti mọ̀ òun ni kẹ́ ẹ máa ṣe lọ, Ọlọ́run á ràn yín lọ́wọ́. Ẹ rí i pé nǹkan tí ìgbà tẹ́ kọ́kọ́ wọ bíbẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn ń sọ pé irọ́ lẹ̀ ń pa. Firstly, ẹ wo conference tẹ́lẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe, òun ni àwọn African TV tán lọ ṣe, wọ́n dẹ̀ ti ṣe, ẹ ti understand. Nígbà tán dẹ̀ ti ṣe tán dẹ̀ rí i pé ọ̀nà lọ ń bíbẹ̀, ẹ wò bọ́n ṣe gbé rìsì ṣépè ní tíìmù àwọn Wunmi, ẹ wò bọ́n ṣe ń sweat provostly ní tíìmù àwọn Wunmi. Definitely èmi ti mọ̀ pé kọ́dún yìí tó parí kí ká tó róṣù mẹ́ta gan gbìtìgbìtì ayé máa gbé Wunmi wọ ó máa.
no God's protection láfikún síbẹ̀ yẹn.
gbé wọ kóòtù wọ jẹ́ẹ̀lì
gbogbo yóò ti mọ ibi tí God's protection mọ ibi tí Ọlọ́run ti vindicate mi lápá bẹ̀ yẹn. ẹ má gbàgbé pé the same man tó competition lọ sí pàǹtí sìn tó ṣe press conference náà ló kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí castigate mi pé petition wo ni ọkọ̀ competition against mi pé mi ò ṣe gbá mi ò ṣàwo. On getting to the same party, that was when they now let him understand that we have the person tọrọ kan gangan tó ti competition wa, and then we will need you to work with him. You will have to join body with him. He called me several, I didn't pick it. They called me in party. I said no, I'm going to give me my own time. I'm going to come to assist you, because at the end of the day, ṣé ni tó ní pé kọ́ lọ arrest me, competition against me, bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ò evidence sílẹ̀, ṣé ni ẹ lọ, because it's absurdity, all this nonsense tó náà gẹ̀ yà àtàwọn yẹn ṣe kiri. Báwo ni ẹ ṣe máa wò sùsù pé kò nǹkan tó serious báyìí? Mi ìmọ̀ tọrọ pé èèyàn sì ṣe náà, I still don't understand. Èèyàn rí such a kò sí two ways about it. Àfi tí ẹ bá kọ̀ fẹ́ gọ̀jẹ̀ tí ká bá wọ gbogbo nǹkan mi, that DM tó ti ní some actors in it, Àdúrà, Dàmọ́lá, whatever it is, tá a bá ti yẹ gangan ní true justice òótọ́ tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀. That is the leeway, because it came natural and from the people inside the house. Tọ́lọ̀ fi bless wa ni pé wọ́n mẹni tí wọ́n lè lò kó take it fall yẹn, because wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ ni wọ́n ṣe ní kí Dàmọ́lá lọ take it fall, because there is no other person they can use. Any other person they will burn their fingers. So at the end of the day, ẹ̀fẹ̀ ní kéèyàn wá dúró pé òun lòun bá mi sọ̀rọ̀, ó tún wá gẹ́ni tó wà nulẹ̀ torí ìgbà tí Mohbad kú. So whether it is Dàmọ́lá or Àdúrà, ṣé ohun tí Dàmọ́lá yẹn la máa fi sí ohun tó kọ́ yẹn? You were in the house. Can you tell us what happened? Then for us to know, bring the video. It be 3 seconds so original wonder. That is where justice is coming from. And that is where we should put all our efforts, our resources, and energy. And that is why we are having a world press conference. This same man tó lọ competition sí tó ṣe ọgbẹ́ tó ṣe bó ti kọ́kọ́ sọ pé èmi náà ó padà àwọn tó sọ pé fake ni. Why tẹ ṣe máa ṣe irú ìdọ̀tí àwọn òwà pátákùpá bẹ́ẹ̀ èèyàn ogún òṣùṣù mo fi lé àtọ̀nà mi lẹ̀ ẹni mi ò kọ́ ṣé bẹ̀bí kí lọ́kọ́ ni. Ẹ̀rọ mi ṣe ẹ̀ ní lọ́ṣẹ̀kọ́ bó ṣe kọ́ irú ìdọ̀tí àtàní is absurdity. It doesn't make any sense. Ewúro ẹranko yẹn tí mi bá dùn péyàn gidi ni you are saying kiri kan o impersonate ọlọ́pàá is an insult to my personality kò ṣe pé insult nìkan wèrè gan ò ní sọrú ẹ̀ wèrè tí wèrè ti gba nọ́mbà kò ní wò mí títí kó pàdé mi kó dé mi kò fẹ́ petition ẹni tí ayé ò lè nítumọ̀ mọ́ tí àwọn irúmọlẹ̀ tí àwọn gbarúmọlẹ̀ ti kẹ̀yìn sí ló máa sọ lọ́rọ̀ burúkú wèrè bẹ́yẹn torí kí ni máa personate ọlọ́pàá. But they too lost a little bit. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's okay. Let somebody else submit.
To the resolution at that press conference will inform the step we're going to take. The course we're going to be receiving will determine the next step. We might not come out publicly to say that. But until Latin, we are pursuing this particular new lead with support of the Nigerian police to the last and to the end. And I can tell you categorically, the truth will be out very shortly. Ashiri Makpada too. Until you go Omakpada Bosta. So you guys should just brace up. Ẹ máa gbá àwọn kan mi tẹ́lú máa bá yín pé wow. Àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ mi ti rìn lọ tẹ́lẹ̀. Òótọ́ máa sáré bá. Because the fastest athlete is the truth. Ó máa dàbí pé òótọ́ máa rìn dì. Ẹ máa wò ó tọ́ ẹ pé eléyìí ò tiẹ̀ sáré wo bí wọ́n ṣe ń bẹ́ lọ
irọ́ ni gala, irọ́ ọ̀bọ ni ó máa ń bẹ́, it jumps around, but the truth is just going to be walking like, calmly until tó máa fi mọ̀ pé bóun ṣe rìn díẹ̀díẹ̀ yẹn kò sẹ́ni tó ní speed òun, kò sẹ́ni tó ní speed òótọ́. The truth will be established, and it's going to be established very soon. We know certainly that whether anybody likes it or not, awakọ̀ Ọlọ́run ni, and for now they still know certainly that ọ̀rọ̀ orí pípé ẹ̀rí ọkàn là ń sọ̀rọ̀ pa yìí. The police have no way, could see two ways about it. These are people that were with the deceased before he died, that even saw what happened to him when he died. So whoever they choose, àwọn náà pé fúnra wọn ló máa fúnra wọn lóògùn jẹ. Nígbà tá a ti ń bá wọn sọ pé gbọ́tọ́ lọ́hùn, kò sẹ́ni tó gbọ́tọ́ lọ́hùn, fúnra wọn lóògùn jẹ, fúnra wọn ló kọ́kọ́ múra wọn lọ sẹ́wọ̀n, fúnra wọn lọ́rọ̀ rárá, because at the end of the day, that is just the best way that God works. So whatever the case may be, that press conference is crucial. We need every support we need now. So if you're available, show up. If you have means, even to be possible, if you have means, some of the footages, if you have other platforms you can syndicate it to, please syndicate it. Use unalive or TikTok regulation. I don't know the meaning of that too. I'm naive with this TikTok, As we speak now, we are like.
You should not use nǹkan tó ń lò yẹn. Please enlighten me o. Wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ máa lo language pé wọ́n pa yẹn lóyìnbó.
Ẹnu ọ̀kan máa lò pé ọmọ flag ẹ̀ tó bá pick ẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ pé ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà tó bá pick. Ó máa wá pé ẹni ẹ̀ sọ̀ kan.
Okay.
So please, àwọn kan tí mo fẹ́ appeal, ẹ má wọṣọ, ẹ má dress yoyoyoyo nígbà tẹ́ pé à ń lọ party, ẹ má dress oyè you can dress your normal maybe office outfit, you can use your normal makeup, but ẹ má ẹ̀kọ́ rí ní ìrìpá àwọn àtàwọn ṣe kíní àwa ṣe fàájì, ẹ ti understand? So please, and so let's work on that one if possible. If you go on black or something more calm and solemn, it will represent what we're trying to do that day. And then, please.
Are we getting any T-shirts on the spot that day?
Yeah, there will be T-shirt, but it's just because kò sí owó púpọ̀. So, Mr. Ademola and me, we are only planning for, for limited stuff. Fáwọn bóyá àwọn obìnrin tó fẹ́ jẹ́ bí ushers, maybe just a dozen or thereabouts. Because irú àgbójúpọ̀ àwọn tó ti pledge ló ti dáwó, irú Mr. Ademola sì wọ́n ti dáwó, so we have limited time, so we just have to ensure that we manage our resources. It's so frugal.
We still have some fund in Olori Ebi's custody. Why can't we use that for T-shirts?
Mr. Yomi, most of you have told you that. I've told you that.
Lọ́wọ́ pápẹ́ Ògànbọ̀. Mi ò béèrè owó lọ́wọ́ wọn. They said they want to support. I thought they were going to send to the NGO. They didn't send it. Ó dẹ̀ bàbá mi ní Rockcliffe lọ́fẹ́ send ẹ̀ sí lọ́wọ́ lọ́wọ́. But no, I've said nobody should send money to my private account again. If you want to support. Ó ní àyẹ̀lò wa. Okay, no, mo ti gbọ́. Èmi dẹ̀ lọ́n tèmi. I was strategizing. I was looking for, do I go to Ògànbọ̀? What are the plans I will do? Báwo mo yí fẹ́ ṣe? Kí tó mọ̀, gbàtọ́ ni pé mi ò wọ pápẹ́ yẹn. Bọ̀bọ̀ yóò tún kó sí pápẹ́ yẹn. Kí la lè ṣe o? Ayé ò gbọdọ̀ tún gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀bọ̀ yìí mọ́ o. Wọ́n tún mọ́rọ̀ owó wọ̀. Wọ́n mọ́rọ̀ gbá wọ̀. Ẹ wo bọ́yẹ tra. Àwọn tí ò yẹ kó kọ́kọ́ distrust mi. Yọ̀mí irú wúmà kan tán lóhun kìíní kan yáfá kìíní kan kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ jágbájágbá. Gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ ìdìbò wáyé pé kí ni gbogbo àwọn èèyàn òfò àdánù lélẹ̀. What is all this nonsense? Ṣé irú owó yẹn náà tún wá wáyé pé ọlọ́pàá so bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni ìṣẹ́ ti sáré wá sáré dọ́dọ̀ mi ó sá oh my God mo kọ̀ wáyé pé this is bullshit, because at the end of the day tó bá jẹ́ pé Ọlọ́run ò tún gbà ṣàkóso mi ìwà patient and mo mọ ibi tí mo ń lọ ni wọ́n máa tún fi yẹn náà tún sí kíni wọ́n á fi nù mí lára. Some people will still quickly draw conclusion Yomi ìpẹ́ lọ́rọ̀ owó ṣá. Meanwhile, it is always the plan. Tó bá rí pé lórúkọ, tó bá dẹ̀ ti lórúkọ ìwọ làbùkù máa wá káàkiri. Tí wọ́n lè máa jà fún justice on the same platform táwọn tí ò fẹ́ kó wáyé àtàwọn tó fẹ́ kó wáyé ibẹ̀ náà ló wà. So gbogbo orú nǹkan yẹn àwọn tí ò lẹ́rìí ọkàn wọ́n rò pé bó ṣe ń ṣe yẹn that is my personality. What is kí là ń sọ kí là ń bá káàkiri gbogbo life me have run it. I don't pick money on the floor owó òkè dájẹ́ mi àtìyànlẹ̀ mi ò ní wàhálà pẹ̀lú owó anybody but nítorí pé same platform àtàwọn tó fẹ́ kí justice wá àtàwọn tó fẹ́ kó wá àtàwọn tó fẹ́ lọ sẹ́wọ̀n gbére rí pé wọ́n pọ̀ ni gbogbo wọn tó wà nílé yẹn wọn kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ lu ẹ̀wọ̀n gbogbo ìtẹ́ ìbáwọn ṣe láti ọjọ́ yẹn wọ́n rí ìgbà tẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lásán ìgbà tá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé video evidence tó máa capture gbogbo wọn ìwọ Yomi ìṣe àmàbàtì ẹ̀yẹ tó bá wá ṣe gbogbo yẹn sórúkọ mi kò sí mo ṣe fẹ́ rìn tí máa mọ̀ ọ́ rìn torí mi ò ní ní at the end of the day mi mọ intention wọn ẹ wá ní kí n tún wá rọ́ọ̀lù ọ̀rọ̀ no kò sí bí mo fẹ́ ṣe tí àwọn tó wà lórí page yóò bá ti lè support NGO mi kọ́ dáwó ibi tí má ba dé nì tí má lọ gbárù owó yẹn tó bá sọ fún sí pé ẹ wò sí tó bá dáwó fún lọ́dọ̀ lórí ẹbí normally on a good day personally if he calls me pé Mr. Abi kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ tí má wíṣ láti dáhùn ni bọ́ńgbà tó bá ti sọ pé òun gba owó ẹ fẹ́ ṣe press conference wọ́n wá support mi the way they will call you ẹ lọ pé Yomi yẹn wá kọ́ bá sọ báyìí fún wa o tó bá bọ́ síbẹ̀ tó bá sọ pé mi ìfẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí lára àwọn tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tó ti wò pé ẹ jẹ́ ká tọwọ́ bọ̀ lẹ́nu kó lè sọ fún wa àwọn owó tó ń send yẹn some of them are doing it because they want to get information out of you they are even recording you making a mess of your life ẹ á máa rí pé Yomi yẹn ni ò mọ nǹkan tí ò yẹ kó sọ àti tó yẹ kó sọ you cannot be in that position tí mo wà pẹ̀lú pressure question bí question lọ́wọ́ ẹlẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹlẹ́ ṣe báyìí tó rí ojú àwọn èèyàn and you are in public already tó bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ díẹ̀ wọ́n á ní ẹ̀wọ̀ ẹ̀rí pé kò sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́bẹ̀ yẹn ó ti fọ́ bẹ̀ yẹn ẹ̀rí pé ọba yẹn parọ́ ni that was what I was trying to do tó mo fi dàbẹ̀ tó sọ̀rọ̀ because wàá wọ̀ pé this is hot seat ẹ̀rí we supported you come to our platform gbogbo àwọn tẹ́rí pé mo yẹra fún yẹn nígbà tó fẹ́ sọ mí di gbà wọlé ni mo bẹ́ lọ́rọ̀ kí ni kan yẹ̀yẹ́ kú ẹni tí mi ò rí tí mi ò morúkọ ẹ̀ tí mi mọ̀ bóyá ẹ̀ sì tẹ́lẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ kí ni mo dórí TikTok mo mẹ́ tó jẹ́ yẹ̀kú ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí shun me publicly because they supported your NGO directly you interface with them your personal self láì ṣe bóyá mi lè kó fáǹsì tèmi jọ pókè èmi lè mo ṣe nǹkan báyìí o ẹgbẹ́ àjọ máa ṣe so tá a bá ti rí i pé nǹkan tá a bá rí náà la máa ṣe ń jọ yẹn I'm not going to collect that kind of money tó bá yẹ kó kọ́fẹ́ ti sọ straight ni I can't.
Please, can I give a suggestion?
I can't. Èmi ò lè gbà. Mi ò fẹ́ràn àwọn owó tó máa I have built my name virtually all of them. Wọ́n mọ̀ gbogbo wọn nílẹ̀ àfi tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ bọ́ lọ́wọ́ nípò. Àfẹ́ni tí ò bá jẹ́ pé àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ò tí ì bá gbígbésẹ̀ tó máa fi jíyàn nu ayé wọn ò ní wo pé mo ti ń build kọ́mi bọ̀ tí ò sí ìdọ̀tí àti criminality bẹ̀ màá bá yín dáwò pọ̀. The next thing you want to do is àwọn kan I know it's absurdity. Àwọn mi ò káwọn ẹ̀ má tara mi ṣe Ọlọ́run so mi ìfẹ́ wèrè. I don't want it. I don't want to go down. Good evening.
Please, can I guess something?
Right.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. I won't be too long, just a few points. On the issue of collecting money from Olori Ebi's platform, you know, we learn every day, and everything has to do with intention. I think Mr. Olori Ebi's intention is honorable. What tends to happen is that people come with their own intentions that are not good, and they then penetrate or infiltrate into these platforms so that you don't know who is who, and then they get their opportunity to then derail that platform. It depends on the host. If you and Mr. Olori Ebi have a good rapport, you can actually set your own rules of collaborating with him. You can say to him, I can only collect this money on the terms that if I do come and give you an update on your platform, you will control your panelists. You will probably shut your comment section down while I'm talking so that I'm not distracted. And he's a very reasonable person. I think he will agree to certain things that you put to him. See, I think synergy, working together, is a very good thing. will ensure that our voices are coordinated and louder than us just working in bits and pieces all over the place. So in as much as the panelists and some of the people on the platform create problems, if you can have a constructive discussion with the different hosts who want to pool resources with you to be able to get this, we're all aiming for the same thing. I would advise that you don't turn everything down, because we don't know how far we're going to go with this. We don't know whether even after all the press releases, the police will still, do what they're meant to do on time. So if we're in it for the long haul, let us try and work together with reasonable platforms as much as possible. We're not saying that you should do everything with them. Lay down your terms and conditions. And I think you are both reasonable people. You will agree to disagree. You can come in middle of the way somehow. Okay, so that's what I want to say on that point. I'm just suggesting.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, madam. Please, before you go further on that same point that you are, before you go further, please, do anybody man caught me and comment section, please, let's be careful. Don't let us attack anybody. We are not here to attack. We are friends. We have one family. We are all driving on the same field. We are going to the same direction. Brayomi, like what this my sister just said now. Emma Binu, anybody, Emma Binu, Emma read minutes or me. Do you know how many people Oloriabi have fought because of you? Because of the interest he has for you. I want on the platform he can. No, wait, brother. No. I didn't say that.
Hold on. I am not having problem with Oloriabi.
Yes, that's why you should have allowed me to land.
Hold on, Emma mix it up. Tori, when people talk on things like this, communication is very important. Whether you all like it or not, Oloriabi's platform is for everybody. Even lára àwọn tó ṣì wà ńbẹ̀ báyìí, tí àwọn fúnra wọn go mọ̀ pé they are not aligned pẹ̀lú àwọn, wọn ò mọ̀ àwọn tó ṣì fẹ́ exploit àwọn. And he cannot guarantee that. What I'm trying to tell you is that inú èṣìṣì ò gbọdọ̀ jóyàn lẹ́ẹ̀mejì. If at this stage.
Inú èṣìṣì ò wà ní joyin lórí platform bra láti ní ìṣẹ́jú kan ká má gbọ́n dànù. Ní ìṣẹ́jú kan bra Yomi ká má gbọ́n dànù.
Hold on, ẹ máa gbọ́dọ̀ mi.
Mati, kí mo sọ̀rọ̀ kẹ́ni bá understand wọn, kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ kẹ́ni bá understand wọn. The
kókó of the matter is, tó bá ń pè nǹkan ní ambush, tí host fúnra ẹ̀ ò bá mọ̀, or tí ò wà prepared fún, tí ó bá ṣẹlẹ̀, tó bá ti ibi tó máa kọ́ lò ní pé they will first go for his own integrity. Wọ́n máa ń lọ bóyá mi. Ẹ wo orú ẹni lẹ́ni tí ó ti ń ṣe bọ̀ látijọ́ yìí. Nígbà tí wọ́n fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n ní ó kó fún yàn kan pé the same people that would donate this money now wọ́n mọ̀ ọ́n tán ṣe because they had him when he says lára wọ́n máa ti mọ̀ send owó síbẹ̀ wọ́n máa ti ní evidence sọ́wọ́. Nígbà tá a bá dé cross road tó bá wọ pé how can we go about it? Wọ́n ò ní mọ̀ pé wọ́n fẹ́ lo àwọn ni wọ́n á wá lọ gbé àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ burúkú kan wá sí orí péjì yẹn. Wọ́n á máa make Mr. Latin look like he's supporting or covering up. For him to clear himself, they will need he should go and bring me in again. Ẹjọ́ tí bá gba owó yẹn for the same purpose. Tọ́ba ní kọ́ lọ pè mí wá, ṣé màá ní mi ò ní dáhùn? Àwọn tó ní Yomi don't go anywhere, don't ṣe kíni kan, tọ́ba tó bá mi bẹ̀. Tọ́ba bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí attack. They will attack number one by starting with I donated. Tẹ́bá fẹ́ rí mo lè fi hàn yín, Mr. Lata, did I donate or not? The next thing is kí ló ń tiri báyìí, ẹ̀yin ò ní mọ̀ pé intention àwọn yẹn ni. And I'm telling you that gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀ rí lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ọjà yìí, ọ̀rọ̀ orí social media ọ̀tọ̀. Mi ò gbogbo ẹ̀ lè kọ́ ní ọ̀ma sọ lórí mi because the honest truth is if I need to start telling you who and who is involved, what I have noticed, I will be getting to court and be sued for libel.
Mr. Yomi, please, let me come in here again. Let me just give another suggestion here. You see, every problem has a solution. I run a few organizations simultaneously, and if care is not taken, if you work inside the organization, you get too emotional. You have a good team behind you. Why not? This is another suggestion. Choose a liaison officer. That liaison officer will be a go-in between you and various other hosts or platforms. You've already got too many things on your plate. Let somebody else be in charge of this so-called PR issue. Do you understand? You cannot do everything well. Stick to what you can do well. And then appoint people that you trust in your team that can do certain things because they are gifted in those areas as well. What you need is a good and an effective team. So if there's anybody amongst us that is good with relationship building, with PR, that kind of a person can go back and forth with these other hosts or platforms that want to connect with you, so that this thing can gain momentum and grow rather than just.
DS, you're mixing it up. None of you encourage or ask me to work with Olorebi by sending him the video. It has nothing to do with money. I'm talking about money. I am working. I will continue to. If I see the need to share some vital information with him, whether he likes me or he doesn't like me, whether he wants to use me, I can't do this alone. Egbo me clearly. Olórúkọ làbùkù máa wá gbá káàkiri. Ibi tó lè ti fi àbùkù rẹ̀ mi lára. Òun ni pé number one, my unnecessary availability. Number two, àwọn orí ẹ̀dẹ̀ owó tó máa ń dá yẹn. No, I must be able to put and set my boundaries. Because whether you all like it or not, it's my calling, mo de lagidi. Tí má ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ nǹkan má parí ẹ̀ ni. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ti fi dé mi lára is enough for me to have walked away. But you ask yourself, what is it looking? Somebody went on that page and said, what are you in here for? Anything to asking me that kind of a rhetorical and disgusting question. To make physically ni or to make me if I monitor ko le baby so. Because I will look at you on what's the rationale. But the opportunity to marry no ni gbogbo àwọn beye. You told that I'm working with him. Don't mix it up. His platform is doing well. His platform is doing for justice. There is a particular crusade. Don't share. Don't share lumber ni mo fẹ́ ni tó lead him. Don't support mo fully support me. I have no problem with him. Because see what me can send it. His intentions are okay, so to speak. But as it doesn't mean he doesn't want to grow his platform. It doesn't mean that you might say, no, I don't want to put my life on the line. My own platform is important to me and my own reputation. Because most of these people, until so they are working, they are looking for every platform that penetrate. And how to capture the attention of all these hosts is like they are the sponsor and financier. But anytime I'm talk about platform low. Anybody to have support, to believe in me, come to my platform. If you don't believe, to go and get me, or whatever that is, good. Good. Think like that. Think like that. Think like that. London tade padà wọ́n no wọ́n fi London fi padà mo kàn go susun London emi Ìlọrin London tí mo ti sọ ní bus stop bí gbà tí mo lọ sí Òyìnbó mo ọdún London ju Abẹ́òkúta lọ at the end of the day mo wà lójú ogun pẹ̀lú yín mo lọ London wọ́n dé mi kílé mi lọ èmi sá lọ is an insult. It's go make any sense. But mo máa gbá ogun ẹ̀ because èmi ló mi fẹ́ dá lóhùn ṣé máa dìbò ní social media ni. What I'm trying to say is this is about money. Because the bulk will still come. Like I'm saying, I don't want. If people on my page believe me, don't believe me. If they support my foundation, I will limit into my market. But it's so clearly, normally after the press conference, I'm meant to go straight to Abuja. and eat and find a way to get the attention of the IG and submit with all the bundles. Tí mi bá rí resources, màá jókòó mi sẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Bọ̀ kò sẹ́ni tó máa dà mí láàmú pé nǹkan ta kó fún ẹ̀dà. Ẹ̀rí pé ó jalè ní Yomi tó náà máa lọ sí kiri kan gbogbo yẹn. It's absurd. I get what I'm saying. It's absurdity.
Yeah, Mr. Yomi.
Let's hear come on, so please, I'm working with all the platform.
Yeah, I'm in support you, but look, 100%.
So let's go.
Yeah.
So let's go, Ejo. 1 minute.
Welcome back. I am glad that Yomi Fabi has decided to take this direction. There was a time that he had this back and forth with every other justice for Mohbad supposed fighters, and one will wonder what these things are all about. But I am glad that he is now focused and is ready to push and press, which is a good thing. It's a very good thing. It helps a lot, with the so many distractions that came in on justice for Mohbad. I am very much glad that we are where we are right now. So they will be having this press conference, and they have invited the necessary organization, body, agency, according to Yomi Fabi, and this will be televised, this will be broadcasted, and also he's not going to stop at that. He wants to press and push this in a different dimension, not just talk and ask for money, and then all of a sudden it seems the lawyer is not functioning as the lawyer should, and it's a crazy thing. It's a crazy thing. I'm very much glad, so glad that this is happening this way, and I'm sure that you are positive about it. You have this thing within you, and you want justice, and you have been pressing and pushing towards it. You want it, and you want to continuously make something happen. It's a good thing. I am very glad. I'm so glad about this one. And about the financial part of it, I think that's where Yomi Fabi is having it a little bit uncomfortable. He's not comfortable. He's not comfortable about it. He believes that there might be a kind of setup should he try to go seek for or collect funds from certain persons. He said it has happened to him, and I'm also aware of it. In fact, that is the thing that sort of wanted to destroy the image of Yomi Fabi. They said, "Oh, Yomi Fabi, you are in for money. Come and tell us accountability. Tell us how you spend the money. Oh, Yomi Fabi escaped." And the funniest of it is this: those that are accusing him of escaping to the United Kingdom, they don't live in Nigeria. They don't live in Nigeria. And some of them will not. Some of them have to do certain things. Okay, let's say we know how one person did something to put in to put herself in order, not to make them arrest her or petition her for anything. So Yomi Fabi being on the forefront, pushing and pressing, he said he was observing and seeing certain things, and he wasn't comfortable about it. He felt he needed to give way. He knew that if he is arrested, if he is held, he might not be able to press and push. And he was already observing. Why? He felt uncomfortable. And I won't lie to you, if you are in a situation where should anything happen to you, you don't even know how many enemies you have acquired. And he has to be very careful. Upon realization that it seems information is leaking out, even the information about his location to the police, he had to do something for himself. He had to get out. They said, "Oh, Yomi Fabi ran away. Yomi Fabi ran away." And I'm like, hold on a second. What is this thing about Yomi Fabi ran away? Well, I said, it could be, let us keep our fingers crossed. There are times that such utterances like this will compel or propel the other person that would have wanted to do something that they should not do. It will propel them to kind of readjust themselves. And I looked at it. Is it possible for Yomi Fabi to escape to the UK and stay there forever? I believe he's a permanent resident or even citizenship or something. That's what I believe. It's not as if he now got, they say, oh, how did he get visa? And people started sounding funny. How did he get visa? How did he know he was going? And I'm like, but is it that you guys have forgotten that majority of these Nollywood actors and actresses, the first thing they do is to find someone who is a citizen abroad that can help them process their whatever. That's how they roll. All of them. Particularly, this is how these guys do. They have foreign citizenship. They have either permanent resident or they have access to travel abroad. Majority of them, in fact, that is the first thing. If you reach out to them and they know that you live abroad, they want to know your status. And once they know your status, that's it. So many years ago, Yomi Fabi used to live in the UK. In fact, he was married to a British woman back then. So for people to ask, how did Yomi Fabi end up in the UK? It is something that he can do. So they said he has taken our money. So I looked at the amount of money needed to buy tickets to travel abroad. And I checked how much he said he stole. I said, no, it's not possible. It's not possible because the money they claim he is not accounting for does not even matter. That does not mean he could not have had it. But we heard someone else had helped this. He called one person and the person said, okay, can you give me a little evidence? Let me be sure. And, a lot of back and forth based on Yomi Fabi had to stay somewhere. So these are some of the things that he's angry about, saying these people are just trying to defame me. They're just trying to ridicule me. They're just trying to speak in a nasty way to me because I have brought myself to this justice for Mohbad. They think I'm in this justice for Mohbad for money. Look at these people. Most of you hero worship me. You idolize me on your screen as actor. Now, all of a sudden, because you have access, because now we are now kind of conversating together, you now believe that I am now someone that you can ridicule. I have been making money. I have been a famous person. I have rolled here and there. I have done it. I have seen it. So which money are you talking about that I want to steal? If I need money, don't I know how people in my industry, how they go about trafficking hard substance, what they do? I know what they do. All you need is just luminosity. Once you have that luminosity, there are a lot of things that you can do. So these are some of the things that Yomi Fabi kept on saying, like, you guys are just disgusting. You're not talking about politics, money that I can grab. You're not talking of that. You're not talking of me doing some serious hard job that will fetch me huge money. You are talking about donation that is not up to 500 pounds. That is not up to 600 pounds. Is that what you say I am going to steal? So these are part of the things that I think is getting them upset, which I do understand. I do understand that part of it. But then, it is what it is. He has also learned a part of human behavior. He has learned that now. So he has also experienced it. Maybe he thought about it before, but now it has become much more glaring to him. And it is what it is. There's nothing he can do about it. It is part of the journey. If you think those that are anti-justice will not come after you, then you are in for a shocker. They will definitely come after you. They will chase after you. They will try to stop you. You will find it's a terrible thing. The gathering of human beings is the most difficult thing to contain. You have different, diverse opinions that don't make sense. People that have low IQ. You will have people who are just there. Their job is to destroy. It's basically what it is. Once you are dealing with the public, that's what it is. So he's saying that he doesn't want to fall into that trap anymore. That he's not going to agree to whatever donation anyone is talking about from somewhere. If you want to donate, good, donate. But I am not going to answer to any come and explain how you spend money. He said he's not going to be involved in that. You want to donate, good. Donate to my NGO. But don't come to me telling me to come and explain. I have nothing to explain. I have nothing to tell anybody. Donate to my NGO. Don't question me about how money was spent. Simple as ABC. I am not forcing you. I don't know what your thoughts are as regards this matter. Like I said, there's going to be a push to get the public re-energized on this journey. It's a good thing. At least let us see how this matter will be sorted out. Let's see how let's see the sense in this senselessness that we've been trying to make sense of all this while. I don't know what your thoughts are as regards this matter. Drop your comments. See you in the next update.